Okay, this is the slider project update. Haven't done an update video in a while because I've been busy with work and life. I'm on the Christmas holidays now, so this is an update what's going on. So the gantry, stepper motor, and ball head mount have all been assembled. There's the belt running through the aluminum extrusion, which is the base of the slider. I think the last video that I recorded was I was doing a weight test on the slider. I had an 8-pound weight on here, and I uploaded a program into the microcontroller to see if it could handle that weight and move it back and forth, and it was able to do that. So I figure my camera, which is over there behind all the junk, Canon DSLR with the lens that I plan on using, is less than 8 pounds, so it should be good enough for what I wanted to do. So that was good. I am using these angle brackets. They're meant to connect a horizontal and vertical aluminum extrusion with some screws. I actually put it on its side and was using it for the feet if I don't have this slider mounted. Although it looks kind of cool, what I did realize is that it's not very stable from front to back this way. So I decided that I am going to put the angle brackets on the end mounts like that, which gives, pardon the shaking of the camera, a much more stable platform for a slider front to back. And I also decided that I was going to order black angle plates, just because it looks kind of nice. The only problem that I run into is these feet, they're bolted on here. The angle brackets I was using as feet are bolted on here, not just to be bolted on here, but it also holds the track, or the band? The belt, that's the word I'm looking for. It also holds the belt in place. So if I remove these feet, the belt are not going to stay on. So I had to order some 2-hole or 3-hole, no, 2-hole just rectangular plates. And I'm just waiting for those to come in so that I can take off these feet and just have the plates there. Probably the plates are in silver, so I can think of it as an accent for style. But once the plates come in, I can take off these angle brackets and just have the plate there. And that way that can hold in the belt, and these are going to be the feet. I'm also going to put a small plate on the underneath going across the slider here at the at each end and in the center. And I'll have a 1/4 hole thread in there. Actually, no, 3/8 hole thread in there, so that I can attach attach it to a tripod if I need to have the slider at a higher altitude, like not altitude, but at a higher level, instead of being on the ground. I think it's going to be too tippy left and right if I just mount it to a tripod in the center, because by the time all of this weight, the camera, the lens, and everything goes to one side, it's going to be really tippy on the tripod. So if anything, I'll probably have to use 2 tripods to do it. But I'm going to put in 3 brackets to give me the option. I can try in the center if I want. If I ever want to do a time lapse with, like, say, a GoPro or an action cam instead of a DSLR, then the weight should be fine going from one side to the other. I'll just put sandbags at the bottom. That's pretty well it. I also got these little end caps for the middle part here, just to finish off the look instead of having just raw aluminum showing there. It just finishes off the look. And all these parts, the aluminum angles, the end caps, the extrusion, and everything, all those parts, and the gantry, all those came from a website, Canadian website called Maker Parts. They have parts and components if you're making your own DIY CNC machine or 3D printer. That's what these aluminum extrusions are used for. You use it to build the frame for your 3D printing machine. And the prices are pretty good. I think these were like a couple bucks or something like that. These were like a dollar or something. So they're very reasonable. The other thing that I did, because at one point I had lost this little aluminum mounting bracket. It's just a little, 3 by 1.5 inch piece of aluminum for the stepper motor. I had one from before and I don't know where it is. I completely lost it, so I had to order another one. The last video, this stepper motor was mounted on this L bracket. This is a NEMA 17 stepper motor, and this bracket is actually for the NEMA 23, a much bigger stepper motor, although it has the smaller mounting holes for this for the smaller NEMA 17 motor. I swapped it out because this thing is made out of solid iron and it adds significant weight to the whole gantry system. So for the test, the weight test I was doing, this was on there, but yeah, I didn't want to leave it on, use it as the permanent bracket because I just found it too heavy. So I had to order another one of these little thin aluminum brackets because I can't find the other one. It annoys me, it's extra expense, but yeah, that's what it is. Anyways, that's it for now. I can't think of anything else. I really have to finish the programming for the sensor. In my previous videos, I had meshed together the two programs, sketches for the Arduino controller, meshing the sound activated switch with the sequence that I wanted with the camera. I showed you that video already and how it works. You can look in the playlist on the YouTube site for it. It should be listed there, and you can see how that goes. But I really need to get working on that sketch program to make the stepper motor do what I wanted to do. Right now it's not doing that. I'm just having a little bit of difficulty. But you know, first time programmer in like 30 years or so. So anyways, that's everything.